Greetings everyone, this is Vala here and welcome back to retro games I used to play as a child. In this video, Platform Racing 2. This game was my childhood. Non-jokingly, I put like 1,000 hours into this game throughout my whole life. This game was the ultimate custom experience back in the day. The place where you could make your own levels, share them with friends, play them together. It was full of creativity. Hundreds of people were playing it all at once. This was Mario Maker before Mario Maker even existed. Let's quickly take a look at these things. Credits. Music by all of these people, and of course Jigmin himself, the creator of the game, who apparently is supposed to be making like platform racing forever or something. A way to retain platform racing as a game. We got various art from people I didn't even know. I think I might know dexterity even. There's a next button. Whoa. Ah, JBG. I didn't know JBG made stuff. Platform guy. Okay. Oh yeah, they're the what do you call them? Character sets. And more by JBG. Whoa, and there's more over here as well. Goddamn. And also BLS 1999, the one that is currently upholding the entire platform racing game for now. And then there's also various people giving BLS the money to uphold the servers. I'm playing this right now because I don't know how much longer this game is going to stand up, you know. One day the servers might go down and then you will never get to see this game again or all of its content. I hope the whole game somehow becomes downloadable or something at some point. Or Platform Racing Forever comes out. Just some way to retain this whole game. Anyway, you can create your account if you want to, or you can play as a guest and not have to create an account, but then all the progress you make is gone into the void. Or you can log in. I'm going to log in with my name from back then. I'm going to log in. Welcome back to Platform Racing 2. Be sure to check out your PM to find some information about what's changed and about how to stay updated. Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoyed, Jigmin. Okay, hold on. You can also log... Oh, I forgot to click the remember me before. So anyway, this is the account I'm gonna use. There's also various servers. Back in the day when this game had like hundreds of players, Daron, Karina, and Gryon were all like 200 out of 200. Only the cool kids could join those. I remember always being on Karina because Daron was always full. There were even more servers back then. There's Fitz and Loki right now. There were also things like Fred, some other server. I forgot. There were many more servers though because they needed them. Now there's just a tournament, beta testers, PR2 staff, and barely anyone uses them. The only people that are online are simmers, which I will show you right now. If you go to players, you can see most people that are online are very high rank, and I am down here at 55. That's because all of these are simmers. They play levels and then gain infinite experience. They're on their way to grind out the maximum level possible, which is 150, and it takes like a gazillion experience, so they are just stuck there forever. Anyway, the main reason why I'm playing this game is to actually record my own levels that I have created from the past, but before I do that, this is the introduction video per se. In this particular video, I will tell you everything from the start of Platform Racing to all the way up to here. So originally, I found Platform Racing, the original, the first game, randomly. I don't know how, but I found it. Why is the game lagging when I do this? That's weird. Okay, anyway. I found the original game, and at some point I also figured out, whoa, there's a Platform Racing 2, and you can create your own levels. That's crazy. You can go to level editor and create your own levels. That's crazy. Anyway, we're gonna see that at a later date. I originally got into this game with a different account. I made some levels, but then I stopped playing. And then like a year or two later I came back, but my original account got deleted. Probably as a way to save space because there were so many people playing and so many levels being uploaded all at once. So in order to save space, they deleted some players that were inactive for long enough and did not have many plays on their levels. But yeah, Vazalema is the second account that I created. I'm in Guild Vaza, which guild did not exist back then, but it now does exist, and there's lots of people here. Some friends and mostly a lot of my own accounts actually even. I'm rank 55, which means I have 50 plus 25 plus 10 plus 20, which is 55 total. I also have every single set in the whole game. I bought epic everything because this game deserves the thing. Artifact hat. Leave your opponents in the dust for a glorious 30 seconds. That is for only certain people, but this is what I have. There's also a lot of headsets. God damn, look at all of these heads you can have. And there's also many new ones that were not here before. Some got added later. And this is I'm wearing the Congregate Ant because you could play this on the Congregate server back in the day. Anyway, there's also various body parts. You can literally have a car as your body. You can play as a cat. You can play as a stickman, which was very popular. You can also play as a bird. I am using this one, which I set the bar to black so you can't see the word miss there. That way it looks cool and there's no miss in there. And there's lots of feet. It says I have 14 hats. You can change the hat. The hats have the different powers. For example, experience hats gives you 100% extra experience. Congregate hat increases your GP gain by 100%. It used to be 1.25 times the experience. Propeller hat allows you to fall slower. Cowboy hat allows you to straight up fly and do various tricksy stuff. Crown hat makes you invulnerable to all damage. Santa hat makes you turn the blocks that are underneath you into ice, and you can also walk on top of mines. Party hat makes you immune to lightning. Top hat makes you go through vanish block. There's just all sorts of different blocks, different interactions. That is cheese hat. Turn crumble blocks into feta cheese. Break through them with record speed. I have barely ever used that. Jellyfish hat. Give nearby opponents a nasty sting. I've never even used that one. What the hell? Anyway, players I've already shown. There is online players. Platform Racing 2 is playing Platform Racing 2. Whoa. They're using the bubble set, which you used to get from the Artifact game. Friends, there are a whole... Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people here. Following, none, ignored, none, because I don't care. PMs, jacobcron.io, that's the email of the guy who made this game. And there's various other things going on here, mostly from Jigman himself, apparently. It's just a automated message. And then last but not least, we have the chat. JBG is here. Is this a temp mod or just a regular mod? Probably a temp mod. I'm gonna type the word yellow in the chat. All of them are probably not in the room. Yeah, there's only one player in the room. You can also do this and then create copies. Well, visual bug. No swearing, no flooding, be nice. And Vault of Magics is where you could buy epic everything, and you can trade some GP points and whatever to get various upgrades. King set, queen set, whoa, private servers, whoa, frost gin, whoa, rank tokens, whoa, guild artifact, whoa. There's also options. You can turn on swear filters if you want. I have it turned on because why the hell not? I just find it funny. You say the word like this and then it gets turned to Jiminy Cricket or something like that. I mean, in fact, let me create a room and then type in this. Beak monster. Bingly. Jiminy Cricket. Bitch turns into female dog. Damn turns into dang. Dingy coo. Shit turns into shoot. Shoot. What about this? Ladies magnet. What the hell am I looking at, man? Anyway, doesn't matter. I think we have enough of an introduction. Let's play some games. Let's play Newbie Land 2. Newbie Land 2. This is the original level made by Jigman himself. Is this game going to run? Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait a second. Today is April the 3rd, which means my arrow keys are changed. I press left to move right. I press right to move left. Up still jumps though, and down still makes me do that. This was not a great day to pick to play this particular game. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, you move with arrows, you jump with up arrow. Whoa, you can do jumps. You can press and hold the down arrow to do super jumps. You have to hold it long enough to do a big jump. Whoa, it's like some jump from like Mario, maybe? I don't know. Bump this, you get an item. A question mark block straight from Mario. This like, how many items are there now? 9, 10, 11. You press space to use item. This one makes you go very high. It's like a super jump. You get even more speed if you jump first. These are arrow blocks. You can stand still and they push you. For this particular one, if you have enough speed, you can run across them, but you generally want to jump to go past them. Hold up against an arrow block in order to go up. Whoa, stick. This is going to look super weird. I need to... Yeah, you can stick to up arrow block from the below. There are so many things in this game. It's actually kind of crazy. If you go down here, these are bad. If you hit them, you become stunned for a little bit. What? There's not a lot of time. There's only 24 seconds left. Oh yeah, the Fred, the giant cactus in the background. If you saw that one, yeah, that giant cactus right there. That's called Fred. They made Fred because why the hell not? I need to actually beat the level. Bump these to break, bump this to finish the level, and congratulations! You get welcome back bonus if you play once a day, and you can rate the level if you so want. I'm gonna rate it 5-star because yes, why the hell not? Return back to lobby. There used to not be multiple lobbies like this one, multiple campaigns. It used to only be one campaign until the people were like, you know what, we're gonna put additional campaigns. I actually nominated some of my own levels to the campaigns, but they never made it in, which is very unlucky. Camera 999, Community Ambassador, Xmas Newbie Land, Super Mario Bros, Soul Temple Revival, Razor Blade, It's London, as opposed to It's New York. There's also various other levels like Mario Bros Remix. It's literally just Mario Bros. Just look at this. If you quit the level, you can still go through it very speedily with normal things. Yeah, if you forfeit, you can just go through the level, but you don't get any experience because you forfeited. Anyway, there's also like Razor Blade by Zero Stars. They are very popular. They've been played like how many times? 9 million times, 12 million times, 26 million times. And they also require a certain amount of like, it says minimum rank 15. You need to be at least rank 15 to play this, and you get rank 15 by playing levels and getting the experience. They also tell you information here. And there's a lot of hats, huh? And yeah, there's nine items, and there's a cowboy chance which exists. All of these data here with these question mark blocks used to not exist. Neither did that. You can add it to favorites. I'm not gonna show you all the levels because I'm sure there's plenty of data out there in the form of videos that showcase this. I want to show you Hat Factory real quick. If you play Hat Factory and beat the level, you get the propeller hat. You better hurry, the Hat Factory is about to close. You want to hurry up, and as you can see from the map, whoa, if you move around on the thing, you can see your cube, your little thing moves. You can tell this level is gigantic by the little amount of pixels your square moves. This level also teaches you a lot about playing the game good. It gives you a lot of time, but the time is actually very important in this level because you might run out of time. This level is really hard, it says right there. Well, it's not that hard, well, if you're playing this for the very first time, then it might become hard. But if you play this game for long enough, it's no longer, this is kind of hard to do with the April Fool physics though, I will say. Anyway, I'm gonna go down here because just to show you what happens. Look at this map. Oh, by the way, this music is, yeah. I normally don't play this with music, but I'm gonna have the music on because why the hell not? As you can see, this level is fucking gigantic by how much I moved downwards and how little amount of distance I've moved. Regardless, I'm not gonna play through the whole entire level because that would be way too much. You can also place down mines, as you can see. Anyway, I will. What else can I show you in this introduction thing? Oh yeah, there's different tabs here. All times best. This used to have all of the biggest. What the hell am I looking at, bro? This is not the all time. What do you mean? There used to be a point where like the last page did not have anything. But also, what the hell is this? This isn't the all time. This says 366 plays, bro. What the hell? Battleground Underbeing. What the hell? Like Overbeing, I understand. Overbeing makes sense. What the hell am I looking at? Look at how they massacred my guy, my beautiful all times best thing. I need to show you better. Overbeing. They search by popularity. Luna Temple V3. China. There we go. This used to be one of the all-time best ever rated. It looks very great. It's very grand. Some of these creators made some really grand levels. They even added so much good art. Hopefully this... Oh yeah, there we go. This level has some art. Oh, and it looks like... Whoa. The art looks a bit different than before because the art changed its form a little bit. They changed how the art looks like at some point. Whoa, there are mountains in the background and there's a cherry tree and there's no water in the water. There's a cat over here as well. Sakura Blossom. Is this a block? No, it's not. It exists. we go up into the mountains. There, it just looks fantastic, man. There are even greater levels. This is all-time best because it was made way back in the day, and it had lots of people rating it, and many people were not very good at making levels. Compared to nowadays standards, though, nowadays standards are even crazier for levels in terms of the art, that is. Oh yeah, that's a sword, by the way. You can slash using your sword in the level that contains the swords that showcases. Whoa, you can use your sword. This is a crumble block, which the game did not show you about before. If you hit it enough times, it will eventually break. And here you have to break this, probably. I'm gonna get another sword because yes. Oh, these are happy blocks. They increase your stats, which makes you jump higher, accelerate faster, and move faster. I'm gonna show you the rest of the level normally. I don't care about playing the whole thing too much. You go out here, whoa, you're at the sea, and there's a big old dragon in the distance. Another very popular creator back in the day was Poozy Storm. Alien World specifically. As you can tell by the looks of the level, it's gonna go crazy a little bit. I am, however, not gonna play the level because screw that. I'm gonna go through it real quick. Ah, it's an alien dragon. You go up here, you get some funky looking stuff like that. I think back in the day this used to be like solid, but they changed the way that the art works in this game at some point, and now it looks like pixels. You get some crystals, some crystal caves, some more dragons. This isn't the level that I'm thinking of though. Hold on. Maybe it was Wasteland? Hold on. No, it's not Wasteland. But Wasteland looks more like there's a tank here that reminds me of Red versus Blue. That was a popular series as well back in the day. The Red versus Blue series. Let's see. Hop the scene. There's war going on. People shooting. Aliens shooting. There's caves at the bottom here. More stuff going on. Whoa, that's a crazy looking airship. It's not quite what I'm looking for though. Alien World 3 maybe, actually. Okay, maybe this is not quite it either. Yeah, no, it's not. Well, regardless, Poozy was a beloved creator back in the day. Red Jackdaw used to be an admin back in the day with a red name. They have a crown as well on top of them. They used to make some popular levels like the Questions series. Questions... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna play Questions too. Hold on. Like, I'm pretty sure this used to also be on the all-time best at some point, and this has various questions about various game elements. And if you go through here, you get to answer all of these questions. Stage 1, the easy questions. Red plus white equals what color? That ain't quite it, bro. Hold on. Okay, I think this thing is just basic questions rather than questions about platforming 2. What is this? A bee, a dog. What goes with this? Tennis ball, a burger. I'll leave that for now. There's also week's best. Wow, there are not a lot of week's best, huh? It's mostly just traps. Which, by the way, traps are a very common type of level. It's the level where you have to do certain types of very difficult platforming challenges in order to not get trapped. By which I mean, hold on. I'm gonna get this. This is gonna be my way out. So basically, you do this. If you get stuck down here, you are trapped forever. Like, for example, over here, you can do this. Whoa, you are now trapped. The only way to save yourself is to use the gun. And you can do a little glitch like this. Whoa, and not get yourself trapped forever. That is the way you want to do things. And that's a very basic trap level. I even made one myself, although I'm generally not a big fan of traps. Not a big fan of... It's very hard to play this level with inverted controls, man. This was not a great way to play this game on. Anyway, there are so many more better levels than that, so... There's also newest, where you see all of the newest levels made, and this is the search bar, and this is the... Apparently, I added this level to my favorites at some point for some reason. I have no idea why. Is there anything else I want to show you? I guess I can show you level editor a little bit. Back in the day, there used to only be blocks, art 1, 2, 3, BG, and settings. They added art 0 and art 00 at some point as well. So effectively, if I had to show you in the most simple way possible, art 1 is right here. Art 0 is right here. Art 00, we're gonna make this a bit different colored, like this. And then R2, we're gonna make this yellow colored in the background. There we go. Test. As you can see, Art 1 is on the same layer as the blocks. What the hell is... Why am I listening to the Christmas music, man? You know what? Screw that. Oh yeah, you can teleport around by clicking on the level thing. As you can see, both Art 1 and Art 0 are on the same layer as the blocks. They move just as fast. Art 1 is behind the player and the blocks, but Art 0 is in front of the player and the blocks. This is Art 00, this red one, and that moves faster. It's in front of the player and everything, even in front of Art 0. And then yellow is at the back. And then, of course, Art 3 is even more behind. So if I do something like this, and then you go to BG, you can see the green is even farther behind. I can show you this actually better this way, honestly. Anyway, that's just art. You can also put, there's some default things you can put here. There's some couple of trees, a cactus, a stump, some rocks, some canyon stuff, even a building for some reason. And then, of course, you can also add text, LOL. You can change the color of the text. You can even make the text flip. This was not a great text to show that you can flip it. Hold on. Whoa, what the hell am I looking at? Cascade. Flipped cascade. Flipped cascade again. Flipped cascade. It's flipped. You can also flip the trees if you so want. Whoa, you can flip it this way. You can flip it upside down. And then, of course, there's the art. You can change brush size all the way to 100 or even 255, which is the max size. You can change your color based on whatever. And that's about it for art. Blocks, there's many different blocks. There's basic blocks, there's finish block, you use it to finish. Arrow blocks. Teleport block is new. That we took from Platform Racing 3, which also exists. I have a video about that as well. There's mines, vanish blocks. Vanish blocks, they vanish when you run into them. As you can see right here, you touch it and it goes away. You can stand on top of it, but only as long as it is real. After that, we also have a move block that moves, water block, rotate blocks, they rotate you, push block that pushes you. These are just stat blocks. This just destroys you. This gives you hearts in deathmatch mode. This gives you time so you can do the thing faster. And then this is egg mode. Backgrounds, you can give yourself backgrounds if you want. There's some default ones that look cool. And you can also just like do your own color or something. I'm gonna set mine to black. Maybe more like gray. Maybe more like, I don't know, this. I forgot what the original color was, honestly. Oh, let's leave it at this. This looks the most natural. And then there's settings. You can set what items are available in the level. You can set what hats are allowed in the level. You can set what minimum rank you have to play this level. You can set your gravity. You can set your gravity to literally 0 or even below 0. If you set your gravity to -1, you can literally just fly into space. Whoa. And you will fall into space. Goodbye. You can also set your time limit, or you can set it to 0 for no time limit, and then the timer counts up instead. You can set your mode to either race, which is a time mode, objective. You need to hit all of the finish blocks. Deathmatch, you need to kill everyone else. Alien eggs attack. Hat attack. This is a new mode that I've never played. I'm pretty sure this is you have to get all of the hats or something. Super flying cowboy mode. It gives you the cowboy hat. The cowboy hat you can use for everything in the universe. And then the password in case you want to protect them with the password. And this is the music. You can set your music to either random or some specific thing, or even none if you don't want any music here. And then of course you can load levels. You can save levels. I have a lot of levels to show you. You are not ready. Anyway, this is pretty basic, straightforward stuff. Is there any final levels I want to show you? Actually, hold on. Jailbreak by date ascending. Oh no, I'm searching by username. I'm supposed to search by level title. Jailbreak. Maybe I searched by popularity actually. Hold on. The Jailbreak by The Racer. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. This was also like one of the very first popular levels ever. What is this music, man? I don't like this. Switch it to... There we go. Much better. You can tell the art looks very bad because it was made like very, very back in the day. Grab your shank. This stick man weirdly drawn. You get to avoid everything. I don't like playing this because I have inverted control. The guy's in prison and then various things are going on. Whoa, it's a castle wall and these are move blocks. They move around like every 7 seconds or something. There's a guy playing basketball. There's guys playing chess. You get to do various things. You have to mine the rock like a good prisoner. You got to go to the showers and go down the toilet drain like a good prisoner. There's a guy dead in the place. Come out of the toilet and then you go through another prison warden thing. Whoa. Cafeteria. There's giving you sludge to eat, and they're doing the food fights, and they're doing various things. Whoa, tower. And you go to the very end, you go through the safety chambers, and you escape the prison wall. You go down, slide down. You run into the forest. You're right around here probably now, and you go down. Whoa, and you're at the finish block. We made it. We escaped from prison. There are so many levels. I am not joking. Okay, let me go to newest real quick. Page 1. Let's see. What does this thing say? What if I click this? Share level. Level ID equals 6,503,492. So there are 6.5 million levels in this game, or at least that many have been created. Many of them have been deleted. According to my estimate, around 30% of them are deleted. So multiply this number by 0.7 and you should get the correct answer for how many levels are left. It's still a fuck ton though. There are so many levels that I could show you, and I will never have enough time in the universe to show you all the levels. So I think I'll call it here for the introductory video, because it's April 3rd and I don't feel like playing with reverse controls any longer. I'll pick this up again on a different day, and then I'll go into clicking my own name, clicking view levels, and then playing my own levels from ground up. And by that I mean date descending. There we go. Much better. When I say I've spent like 1,000 hours on this game, I am not joking. I have so many levels you're not even ready for. You look at this. Whoa, there's more levels here. Crazy. There's trap maker. There's even more levels here that I've made. Error, slow down a bit, yo. There are things stopping me from loading all the levels, man. I don't like. I'll tell you all about it on a different video though. So for now, I'll leave you off here. Thank you all so much for joining me on this introductory video of Platform Racing 2. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're ready for the gigantic video that are going to come up. I have no idea how I'm going to split my videos yet, because I have so many levels to play. Am I really going to make like a 3-hour-long video if that's what it comes down to? That's for me to judge, I suppose. Maybe I do like 10 levels per or something. Maybe I do 20 levels per. I have no idea. I'll figure something out. It's gonna take me a while though to go through them all. Regardless of when I figure it out, you'll get to see it firsthand. I'll see you guys then. Until then though, take care everyone. Goodbye.